Hey everyone, me again. If you're new around here, my name's Alice and I make videos all about affordable beauty and fashion. In today's video, as you can see from the title, I'm going to be reorganising my makeup and having a little bit of a declutter. Recently, just from filming lots of videos and doing bulk photography for Instagram, my makeup has become a little bit of a mess. Most of it actually isn't in my makeup drawers anymore, so today I kind of want to do a couple of things. The first thing I want to do is pick out a small selection of just everyday pieces that I can throw on my face in the morning. My plan is just to have a very small selection of products in this little makeup bag here from eBay. I got this years ago, but I'll try to link something similar in the description box below if I can find anything. I also want to take the opportunity just to have a bit of a declutter, and then after that I just want to reorganise everything and make my makeup collection a lot neater, a lot more organised, and just easier to find products that I'm looking for. So this is the first drawer. This is supposed to be my everyday makeup drawer, but it's just got really messy recently. So like I said, I'm going to have some go-to products in here for when I want to do like a really quick face of makeup. But then I'll probably keep like alternative everyday makeup in here for when I want to switch out products. And yes, by the way, I am wearing my pyjamas. I'm filming this on the Sunday after Christmas and I have no intention of getting dressed. In the second drawer we've got like glitters and face gems and false eyelashes, you know, like Instagram stuff. There's also a couple of nail polishes in there as well. In this drawer there's liquid eyeshadows, eyeshadow sticks, a couple of eyebrow bits and some single eyeshadows at the back. And then the foundation drawer, which is quite messy at the moment. And then the lip product drawer with a couple of leftover face products. So I'm just going to start out by picking out my everyday makeup products, and most of it is kind of scattered about in these various boxes. All these boxes and makeup bags here are just full of products that I've been talking about in recent videos and that I've been just keeping in my bedroom to throw on my face. So most of my everyday makeup is somewhere in here. So I'm just going to grab a couple of things. These are all products that I will have mentioned in my 2019 favourites. Primer, eyebrow pencil, contour, mascara, eyelash curler, other mascara, clear brow gel, concealer. I've got two of these Collection Illuminating Touch concealers. I think this one is completely used up. Yes it is, so I'm just going to throw away that. Powder, other concealer. Yes, I use a lot of concealers, don't judge me. Lip oil, the concealer that I've been using as eye primer recently. That cream contour I got a million years ago that I'm trying to use up. Other setting powder, foundation, setting spray, blush. What else do I need? I'll throw in this lipstick from Maybelline as well. And then I feel like that might be everything apart from my custom eyeshadow palette. This is what my eyeshadow palette currently looks like. It's a little bit messy, but I love it. I don't think that will fit in here actually. Oh yes, it will. Right, so I feel like that's all my basics. I might add a few more products to it later as I go along, but for now, that's everything. So phase 2 is the declutter. I'm going to go through my drawers and look for things that I want to either get rid of because they're expired or things that just don't suit me. I think it might be time to say goodbye to this little cream blush from Bourjois. I just don't really reach for this and I feel like I've had it for a really long time, so it's probably time to get rid of this. I'm really sad about this product. This is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in the shade Creme de Rose. I think they've discontinued this because I can't find it anywhere. I really love this and I've hardly got any of it left, so I'm just going to put it in my everyday makeup bag so that I use it up. I'd really like to use up more makeup this year in general. So I don't think there's that many expired products in this drawer, which is kind of what I would expect because this is the drawer that I go to the most. But there will probably be some definitely in the foundation drawer. This drawer has a few eye products in here, so I feel like we're probably going to find something that I want to get rid of. I've got some eyebrow gels from Primark. They're still new and sealed in their packaging. I keep meaning to try them in a video and then completely forgetting. The next time I film a shop my stash, I'll use one of them for sure. I probably don't need to keep all of these eyebrow pencils. I only really use the NYX micro brow pencil now, and I've got that, and I've got a backup of that here as well. So I can definitely get rid of one or two of these. I think I'll say goodbye to this one from CYO because the pencil is a bit thicker than I would like. And I think I'll also say goodbye to the L'Oreal one and the Primark eyebrow pencil, just again because the nibs are a little bit thicker than I personally like. This is the Rimmel Professional Eyebrow Pencil. I used to love this. This used to be the only eyebrow pencil I ever had. Hardly ever reach for it now. Can't remember the last time I used it. That can go. There are a couple of mascaras here. This one by AOA is still in its packaging, so that is absolutely fine. I'll keep that. And then there's two here which I think are expired. There's the white mascara from Essence. This is like a primer. And then there's the lilac mascara from Colourpop, shade Purple Prose. It was really nice, but I got this ages ago. It's definitely expired by now. This one from Bourjois looks really pretty, but I can't even tell you how long I've had this. I think I've had this for years, so this can definitely go. I've also got this little pot of eyeliner from AliExpress. I think on the website it looked like a much more wearable shade of purple and not quite so vibrant. I don't think I've ever reached for this, so I'm just going to get rid of it. I feel like so far I'm not really getting rid of as much stuff as I have done in previous declutters, and I think that's because I'm not really buying as much. Because I knew that I wanted to start doing a low buy in January this year, but I think that I've just been slowly buying less makeup over the last few months as well. There's a liquid eyeshadow here from AliExpress. I have a couple from this brand, Says Lady. I know that the blue one isn't very good. The other colours work really well, but just not this blue one. I also know that this one from Novo just doesn't perform very well at all, so I'm definitely getting rid of that. I've somehow ended up with 4 very similar kind of holographic products. They've all got a bit of a duochrome shift to them. I don't really wear stuff like this, so I don't know how I've managed to accumulate 4 that are so similar. They all have a slightly different colour shift and some have more glitter than others and stuff like that, but I really don't need all 4 of them. I'm going to keep the Rimmel one because I've used this before and I know I went through a phase over the summer of using this quite a lot. I'm going to get rid of this one by Revolution Pro because it has a really strong blue duochrome shift to it and I just can't get it to work. I think I also want to get rid of this one from W7. It's got a really strong green shift to it, which you might be able to see. And yeah, I don't think I've ever actually worn this. I think it came in a set. And I was going to keep this one from Technic, but I'm trying to remember if I've actually worn this and I don't think I have. So I think I'm going to say goodbye to this as well. I'm also going to get rid of this liquid eyeshadow from Profusion. It came in a set and I think it was limited edition anyway, but it doesn't perform very well. I think I'm going to get rid of this other product from Revolution Pro as well. It's like a highlighter and eyeshadow in one. It's really, really beautiful and I do like the formula. The colour just doesn't really work for my complexion. I'm also going to get rid of another W7 eyeliner. It's just not the right kind of gold for me. It's got a bit of a kind of olivey green undertone and that's just not really the kind of colour I go for when I want some gold on my eyes. Also, this eyeliner from AOA is really bad. That's got to go. I feel like I probably hold up this product in every single declutter video and then promise that I'm going to use it at some point and then never do. I know for a fact that I haven't used this since I said that I was going to in my last declutter video, so I'm just going to give this to my mum. Okay, I think I'll leave that there for now. And then this drawer. This is my foundation and base product drawer and it's looking like a bit of a mess at the moment because I recently filmed my all the foundations I tried in 2019 video, and after I finished filming I kind of just threw everything back in the drawer without even thinking about it, but there's actually some of the stuff in here that I really do want to get rid of. First of all, I think some of them might be expired. So the CYO Life Proof Foundation and the W7 Face Fantasy, I've actually been holding on to these for a little while. I think the CYO ago. I probably bought this sometime in 2018, even though I only started using it this year. The W7 Face Fantasy, again, I bought this a little while ago. Plus, I bought it from Beauty Outlet, so it was probably close to expiry anyway. And I just have a feeling that they're past their best. They just look like they're... I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it kind of looks like they're separating a little bit in the bottle. The CYO definitely is. But yeah, I'm going to get rid of these. And there's some other products in here which, even though they're not expired, I just know that I don't like them. Like this one. This is from CYO as well. This is their illuminating mixer. This has got kind of a moussey texture, so I bought this to like mix with foundations, but I really struggled to get it to blend well with anything. I also want to say goodbye to the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Skin Veil. This shade just looks completely off. I think it will suit my mum a lot better. Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum. Don't even know why I bought this. LA Girl Pro Coverage. You can see in the bottle this is just completely the wrong shade for me. Yes, I could get it to work. I've got foundations and mixers in here. I could get it to work if I wanted to. But I never reach for it because it's like, it's 2 shades too dark. So I have to mix a lot of mixer with this. So this can definitely go. What else do I want to get rid of? I've got a Primark concealer that's brand new in its packaging. This is a stick formula. I think I used to really like this when I was using the Primark foundation sticks. It was a bit too dark, so I would kind of mix them together. But I don't have any need for this now. I obviously don't reach for it because it's unused, so I'm going to pass this on. Oh, and I really don't like this. This is from Primark as well. This is their Skin Illuminator. Tried to use this a few times. Again, can't get on with the texture, either as a primer or as something to mix with my products. I think I might as well get rid of this foundation from Mage here. I can't really see myself reaching for it. It's a really unusual formula. It feels very thick and very creamy, but doesn't have that much coverage to it. It would probably be lovely to use on the body, but I don't really like it on my face. Plus it oxidizes as well. No. I think everything else in here is fine. It just needs a bit of a tidy up. And I think we're okay down here as well. Ooh. But there is this. This is one of the colour correcting palettes from Revolution. I think I got this for free last time they did one of their free gift bags with purchases over £35 or whatever. But I've already got one of this and I'm not going to use it up for a really long time. So this is still sealed in its packaging. I'm going to try and donate this. What else do I have? I'm not quite sure what possessed me to buy this. This is a blush from Kiko. Yes, I can get it to work if I use a very light hand. Yes, I can get it to work as an eyeshadow, but I never reach for it because it's a lot of effort to do that, so I'm just going to get rid of this. I'm also going to say goodbye to this contour product from Maybelline, which is absolutely shit. Do not buy this. It just, ugh. Not only is the colour really, really terrible for pale skin, it's way too orange, but the formula is absolute trash. Honestly, there are so many better products. Oh my god, I forgot this one was even in here. I've had this for like a million years. I really need to get rid of this. Ooh, I nearly forgot about this one, the Revlon Candid Foundation. If you saw my review and my 2019 foundation video, you already know how much I hate this product. I'm definitely decluttering this. This is the final drawer. It's got mostly lip products in here. There's also some primers back there and some like blushes and highlighters and things over here. I had a lot more lip products than I realised, so this is going to take a while. Straight away there are a couple of products that I know I don't reach for. There's a lip gloss from Natural Collection. These lip glosses are the stickiest glosses you'll ever find. Smells really nice, but never reach for it. These two Stila products, again, never reach for them either. The lipstick is way too dark for me, you can see it there. And the Twist Uppy product thing. The applicator is really annoying. It either dispenses no product or way too much, so I never reach for it. They can go. What else do we have? Got a couple of these like lip liner and lipstick in one products from AliExpress. Really like the premise, but some of the colours looked really different once they arrived. That's what they all look like swatched, and I think I'm going to get rid of this one, which is the bright pink one. I feel like I'm probably going to get rid of a few things from the back sections here, because these are all like everyday wearable colours, and then these are the sort of things that I don't really reach for. There's this gloss here from NYX. I must have ordered this online and didn't know what it looked like in person, because I never reach for colours like this. This can go. There's also this e.l.f. lipstick lip liner thing. Really like the product. The colour is just a bit too cool toned for me, so I don't really reach for it. I'm going to pass this on. I got loads of these Poudier lipsticks when I was doing an AliExpress testing video last year, and this one arrived broken, so I think I'm just going to get rid of it. The colour isn't that great, so I know I'm not going to reach for it. I'm also going to say goodbye to this Tanya Burr lipstick. The colour is beautiful, and it's one of the few nude lip colours that I really enjoy wearing. However, I've had this for a really long time, and I know that it's almost definitely expired. And when I was swatching it on my hand just now, it took a while for the colour to come out, so yeah. I don't think it's at its best anymore, unfortunately. I'm also going to get rid of these two as well. I think these were the last two lipsticks I kept from the Poudier collection. One of them is a really bright pink that I'm just never going to wear. And the other one, I actually do really like that colour, but the lipstick is broken. Ooh, this does not look good. I've got this AOA lip gloss here that looks disgusting. Actually, I don't think it's that bad. I think it's just been lying down for too long in my drawer, but I really don't like the colour, so I'm still going to get rid of this one. I'm also going to say goodbye to this blush from Obsession, which is perfectly fine. I just don't think the colour suits me. And there are a few face primers back here as well. I never really reach for stuff like this anymore. I much prefer using an oil on my face. I might hang on to one or two for a video, but I think I can definitely get rid of a couple of them. I think I've had this Primark one for a really long time, and I've got other colour correctors now, so I don't need this. This little pot of Nivea primer. I really liked this at one point actually, but the smell is quite intense and I don't think my sensitive skin really likes it anymore. I'll hang on to those two. I think I've almost used this up actually. This is the Spackle Hydrating Primer from Laura Geller. I think I got this as a sample from Feel Unique ages and ages ago when I was filming some content for them, but I think that was a really long time ago, so this is probably expired. So yeah, I'm just going to get rid of that. The one last thing I want to go through is the shelf where I keep my eyeshadow palettes. I don't really think I'm going to be decluttering a lot of them. They don't really expire in the same way like liquid makeup does. Also, I like to have a really good selection just so I have options for videos, but there's definitely a few in here that I want to get rid of. I think most of my Revolution ones I'll probably be keeping. I think I'm going to say goodbye to this one. This is the Focalure Nude palette. I tried this in an AliExpress video and really didn't get on with the formula. I also want to say goodbye to this palette from Profusion. I tried a load of Profusion makeup in a video ages ago and the formula didn't really impress me. Also, the colour selection in here is a little bit random and not very exciting. I'm never getting rid of my Naked palette. I know it's been discontinued, but I don't care. I might say goodbye to this palette from Beauty Glazed. So I have two dupes of the Huda Nude palette from AliExpress. I've got this Beauty Glazed one and I've also got the You Can Be one. And I just prefer the You Can Be one, so I'm going to get rid of this one. I think I'm going to give this to my mum. I bought this because I really like the Essence single eyeshadows and I thought the formula would be the same in this palette. It isn't. Also, since I bought it, it's completely disappeared from the internet. You can't find it anywhere. So I can't really feature this in a video because I don't know where you can buy it from. So I'm just going to give that to my mum and see if she can get any use out of it. I don't think I've used this in 2019 at all. This is a little palette I got from MUA. It was a free gift ages ago. I never reach for this. This can go. The Profusion Pro Face. I like this formula more than I liked in their little tin eyeshadow. It's still not amazing, but it was good. I think this has been discontinued as well though, so I don't think I can use it in a video and recommend it to you guys. So I might give this to my mum too. So I think that's everything that I want to declutter. Right now I'm just going to put on some Buffy the Vampire Slayer and just tidy up my makeup drawers a bit. How my makeup drawers look now. As you can see, everything is a lot tidier. Well, it's tidier than it was anyway. The first drawer has some of my most used products. So if I've maybe got a little bit longer to get ready and I want to add a few different products into my routine, this is probably the drawer that I'll dive into. I've also got all my concealers in here as well, because a lot of these probably don't have that much shelf life left on them and I want to get them used up. In this section here we've got the base products. So there's foundations, there's powders, there's eye stuff over here, mostly eyeliners and some cream eye bases. In this section we've got the lip products. So as you can see we've got some lip liners in here, some kind of everyday lip options as well. I have to keep these lip liners in their box just because they don't have the shade on the packaging. Over here we've got a couple more face options, colour correctors and a few single eyeshadows as well. So that's the first drawer. And then the second drawer doesn't really look that different. The glitters are all in the same section. False eyelashes are in the same section at the back. They've just been tidied up a bit. These two sections here have just had a bit of a tidy, but it's pretty much the same as it was before. So we've just got glitter paste in this section, glitter glues and eyelash glues and primers. And then a little AliExpress glitter palette here and some loose gemstones as well. In this drawer we have yet more eye stuff. So we've got liquid eyeshadows in this section here. And then over here we've got eyeliner sticks. Some of them are the classic pencils and then some of them are the kind of chubbier eyeshadow sticks. And then over here we've got a couple of eyebrow products. There aren't really that many. And then there are a couple of eyeliners and some of these glitter eyeliners as well. Most of them are from Poudier. I got a ton of them on AliExpress recently, so they're all in there. And then a few more packs of false eyelashes over there. That's not very neat, but it's the only way I could get them all to fit in that section. And then there's some single eyeshadows over here. And then this is the base drawer. This one has been tidied up quite a lot. You might remember it was a real mess before we got started. So I did try to keep everything in one particular section, but there's just a few too many products in awkward sizes. But for the most part, this first section here, we've got mostly liquid foundations in the kind of delicate packaging that I don't want to lie down. And we've also got a few liquid highlighters as well. And then in the section next to it, there's a few more foundations in the kind of packaging that I can just comfortably lie down. There's a couple of foundation mixers as well, and just some powder highlighters that wouldn't really fit anywhere else. We've got bronzers in this section at the back, and then behind them are a few DIY cushion foundations I made. Next to it there are some blushes. There's a few highlighters tucked in at the back here as well. I really struggled to fit all my highlighters in this drawer, but this is mostly blush and a few stick blushes as well. We've got some powders here. I really need to try not to buy as many powders because I've got quite a few here to use up. And there's also another highlighter as well because I just have too many. And then this is the lip drawer, mostly. I mean, there's still a few primers at the back. Some of them I don't have that much product left, so I want to see if I can use them up. Then there's a few face products here. But this is mostly the lip section, and this is like the neatest that I could get it. So over here we've got mostly glitter lip glosses and just kind of lighter colours that I'll probably wear for spring and for editorial photos on Instagram and that kind of thing. In the section over here, there's more like darker colours, more opaque lip options. If I'm being honest, I don't reach for this stuff all the time. I prefer something a bit more sheer and a bit more forgiving, but I have plenty of options there if I do feel like giving it a go. And then over here, this main section here is for just the everyday lip colours. I've tried to keep the lip pencils over here, the glosses here, the sticks here, but I have a feeling that'll get messed up in about 5 minutes. I also have a few more things that I want to put in my everyday makeup bag as well. There's this BB cream, which I've been using a lot over winter as my skin's been a lot drier. There's some eyebrow powder. There's this blush from Asda, which I'm using as a blush topper at the moment. There's a couple of these Essence eyebrow gels. I don't know how I've managed to have 3 open at the same time, but there you go. There's a lip balm that I found in the lip drawer, which I'm very glad about because I really need a new lip balm because I have lost all my other lip balms. I don't know where they've gone. And then there's a couple of lip liners here from Rimmel and Primark. There are also a few more products that I want to declutter as well. There's 2 mascaras here. This one from Essence, I feel like I've had it for a while, so I want to get rid of that. This Colourpop one is just not very good. No matter how much castor oil I put in there, and eye drops, whatever, it's just still really dry and flakes and smudges. Just not a good product. Primark eyebrow pencil, a couple of eyelash glues. I found the Primark foundation stick, As you can see, I've completely used this up, but obviously I can get rid of this now. And then there's this Primark foundation pressed powder. The shade is really good, but I just didn't like the product. It's very chalky, there's a lot of fallout, and it looks really cakey on the face. So I'm going to get rid of all of these. And then this is all the makeup that I'm going to be decluttering. So this is separate from the expired stuff. This is just the stuff that doesn't really suit me, or that I have a backup of, or that is too similar to something else in my collection. And I think I'm going to end the video here. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and consider subscribing to my channel if you're new. I'm trying to post twice a week in January. Fingers crossed I can stick to it for the rest of the year. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!